on everything so far up to this point. Played a little bit of this. 41% apparently done with the game. Collected a lot of stuff. Watched all the diaries. Let's continue. Had a good day today. Worked, had class, had a great workout. We're gonna play a couple hours of Quantum Break. We get through all of Act 3 today. This will be part 6. I'm hoping to do it in 7 parts, like do all of Act 3 today, then Act 4 tomorrow, and Act 5 after that. But, so it'd be what, 6, 7, 8, 8 to 9. Depends how long the acts are and how much I want to stretch it out. Plus those cutscenes at the end of each act are like 20 to 30 minutes. That's always something though. I look forward to those like little mini like episodes in a TV show. I like how you play the game and then you get episodes at the end of each act. I'm assuming it's the same at the end of Act 3, 4, and 5 as it was 1 and 2. Kind of looked at the achievements before I started. As far as I know, there's 5 acts, but I could be pleasantly surprised. Non-spoilery like achievements, just like finish act this, finish act that. Everything else was secret, so I don't know if there's anything.
Beth, I'm at the radar tower. Where's the lab?
Below your feet. It's all top secret. The elevator inside will take you down.
Oh, seriously?
Alright.
What is this, a Bond villain lair?
You have no idea. Just don't fall into the shark
Reload.
tank.
Thank you.
Fuck.
Okay, so the in-game stuttering stopped. I was right. I didn't go back in the game last night, but I was hoping that just restarting the game in general would help it. Yeah, this game has an issue, at least on console sometimes. I play on One X. That only in-game action, not the cutscenes and not the diaries, but the in-game. Whenever you do anything, talk, move around, make any sort of sound effect, there was this weird stuttering going on in the audio. Let's go on. So, don't worry about that. Gimme, gimme. Where is it? Ah, yes. These are like the only collectibles that you have to do that.
Alright.
The upgrade material is close to it for you to pick them up. Which, I did not know right off the bat, and that's why I kept missing 1 or 2 in each fucking act. Just thought I was blind. Enemies remain revealed for longer. I got 7. Let's see. Oh. Yes, please. That's fucking good. Cool, cool. Let's see. I always like to check. I did... Alright, the Chronon source is actually after something. What we're gonna do here... Act like I didn't go the way that wasn't intended. Apparently I wasn't supposed to do that. Yeah, I was supposed to go in here first. Just walk in there. I was an idiot. Actually, I was thinking outside the box. I'm not
Hello,
putting myself there.
report. This is Teresa Sedmak. Happy to spend this fine evening with you good folks. We're gonna have a good time, but if you're keeping an eye on the in crowd, you know we're not gonna be the only ones. A very exciting, very exclusive Monarch Gala is tonight at their beautiful mansion on Gull Island. Of course, the event's invite only, and when they say exclusive, they really mean it. Word is even confirmed A-listers have had a lot of trouble securing an invitation. Predictably, rumors are already circulating. that this is not just a party, that there might be an important announcement about Monarch's future coming up. Lots of people are anxious to get in on the ground floor on whatever the new thing, if there is one, might be. It's no secret that when Monarch Solutions makes a move, it pays off. Well, I suppose we'll just have to wait and see.
That it
You'll
does.
hear about it as soon as I do, listeners. In the meantime, those of us with a view of the river will be able to enjoy the fireworks show, which is bound to be spectacular.
It is. I didn't see any fizzlers yet, though. My favorite firework are the ones that blow up, right? And then all you hear is shh, and they just stream down. I love those ones. Disappoint me, Monarch. Alright, yep. I'm a lore whore. All these Remedy games, Alan Wake, this game, Control, man, I gotta get all the lore. Every game I'm like that, but this game, the story, these games with the storytelling is just so damn good. Wait, where? Is it down there? Alright, that's where they want me to go. It's cool, if they didn't do this, this game would be really short. If they didn't add all this stuff in, which I'm sure, like, wasn't an afterthought, obviously. There's never afterthoughts when it comes to Remedy storytelling. These things are just really well done. But like this game in particular, not like comparing it to Alan Wake and Control, especially if you want to even go back to like their other games like Max Payne when they owned it, or that Rockstar bought it. This game in particular is kind of like, reminds me almost like Heavy Rain, where you could get through it really quickly, but if you really want to soak in everything, it's a nice change of pace, but done in such a spectacular way. And the live action stuff, I like how they did. I didn't, like, obviously I played Control first and they had live action stuff, but this game takes it to a whole new level.
Unfortunately, Mr. Serene is preoccupied with as many duties necessary to assure we maintain control over our path forward. And that's what tonight is about. The future.
I'm gonna look at
We
him
all knew
judgingly.
this day was coming, even if many of you out there aren't sure what it means. We're entering a new phase in our operation. One that presents new risks and new demands.
I liked you
One
better in Mass
that
Effect 1.
requires this.
Burn, dude.
The Chronon Field Regulator, or CFR.
Hashtag Polaris
And
as
many
well,
of you
dude.
know that
Looks
this device
exactly
has
like
been a source of
Polaris
our
at
Chronon
the end of the game.
research since 2010. But what only a select few of you know is that this device is at the center of Monarch's plans to navigate through the dangers of the future. This device. Everybody get down!
Oh, Jesus. What the hell's that about?
Experiencing technical difficulties. Yeah, at the end of the game, they don't call it Polaris. I'm actually, like, it's... She calls it Polaris. Jesse does. But Polaris was actually there in the building, the Federal Bureau of Control building at the end, and that's exactly what it looks like when you're freeing it at the end of the game, like the main game. Where you start the DLCs. Oh, wait, was that... Oh, I collected it by just watching it. Cool. Alright, that's what that was to begin with. Alright, you know. The fact that they have this in, I feel like I have to keep using it. Because I'm
Hey,
so paranoid
Beth.
I'm gonna miss lore.
I'm headed down into the labs.
Okay. Bit of confusion here at the party. Serene's right-hand man's on stage. It was supposed to be Serene.
Yeah. I think Paul was too busy trying to have a heart-to-heart with me to make it.
I like his performance in this way more than the Dark Pictures Anthology game that I played over the summer. No, he played a different character. He played like a douchey, like, guy who always tried to hit on that one lady all the time.
Jack, the local security network just lit up. They know you're there.
Oh. Can I be hurt? Oh god, I can be hurt.
Jesus.
Oh, yes. Oh yeah, Hatch played, if you didn't get the reference, he played Captain Anderson in Mass Effect. Hello, good sir. I'll take that, bro.
Dr. Amaril's office. Looks like that's one level up.
I like the echo during these little sections. Alright, narrative. I did miss something. I missed it. God damn it. I'm always missing. I swear to God, every single act, there's always 1 or 2 parts where I miss an upgrade material. Somewhere. And it's so hard to miss them too, because they show up on a little circle when you get close, and then they just show up when you actually get close. I bet it was somewhere like up there. Oh well, we could just restart it at the end.
That doesn't look
Go
right.
pick it up real quick. They want me to go that way. Hey, bud. Oh my god!
Frequent.
You need to back up. There's a couple things here. It's on the other side of the door. Oh, this one's right here. Nice. Gimme, gimme. We're on that on the spectrum. We're there. Yeah, I bet it's on the elevator ride down. I wasn't thinking to actually check the elevator, to be honest.
That was
Oh,
some
what's
kind of
this?
surveillance drone. Knowing that Monarch had eyes in the sky made me a little uneasy.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. See what you got to say, bud.
Are you sure this can't be traced back to us?
Impossible. I've adjusted the flight controls so the drone will crash into the villa on your order.
Good. Very good. I'll make sure that Sophia's in position when the time is right. Wait for my call.
Shifty motherfucker.
What the hell is this?
Wait. Sure, there's no way for me to get in. Yeah, seems like I would come around to that section. I would assume. I feel like walking into this is gonna fuck me.
What is that?
Oh, the chronon particles. I think I just got screwed, didn't I? Alright, I'm looking for something. Well, let me on the other side. Oh. Chronon disrupted wave function. aka shifters. Oh, this is a lengthy one. Key attributes theorized to exist in a state of quantum superposition surrounded by highly dangerous distorted field. Highly resistant to injury, conventional weapons, useless. Populate the end of time. Populate the end of time can only exist in zero state inside stutters. Appearances like only once fracture progresses. Oh, that's scary. As a result, shifters cannot enter stutter-proofed areas. Procedures. Keep your distance. If not aggressive, do not provoke. Avoid confrontation. Seek cover inside stutter-proofing. Maintain stutter-proofing at all costs. If forced to engage, assemble superior numbers of Chronon tech weapons. No heroics. Okay. Looks like I am missing stuff. With this around... might be missing something good. Can't use my trusty sonar, dude. Oh. Paul Serene. A lifeboat protocol. 2 lifeboat maintenance. Greetings, lifeboat personnel. Day has finally come to commence phase 3 of our plan. Tonight I'll be hosting a gala to celebrate the monumental achievement to which I'm all invited by now. I've likely heard of the events that took place earlier today at Riverport University. Our path forward has not been impacted by this minor setback. We are ready for what comes next. Your party in this journey has not yet begun, but the onset of the fracture will bring us big challenges that are worth reiterating. I'm not able to go over many of these issues in detail at tonight's gala because many guests will not have knowledge of the life protocol. As such, I'm including a high-level document outlining key points worth addressing. 1. Path forward, our journey ahead. 2. Lifeboat protocol, status of surviving program. 3. Shifters, dangers awaiting us at the end of time. 4. R&D tour, our future at work. Excuse me. Oh, God. Okay. The path forward. When you were first chosen for the Lifeboat protocol, you were sent a package illustrating in the great detail several events that would come to pass. It was stressed that these events were unavoidable. Many of you were reluctant to believe but every single one of these events have since occurred, including to our great regret the onset of the fracture. This provides empirical evidence of my knowledge and understanding of the future, and I trust it has dispelled your doubts. No future event I have experienced can ever be prevented. This includes the end of time. It cannot be avoided. However, it can be survived. Survival in the end of time has been a primary mission of the Monarch solution since its inception. Your loyalty to this cause will prove invaluable as we move forward. I know this isn't easy, but in the face of immutable facts, sacrifice must be made in the name of our survival. From this point forward, we will have to start making those sacrifices at a rapid pace. While we do not know the exact date and time at which to complete the end of time will occur, our knowledge about the escalation in stutters and time anomalies leading to it is far less complete. We do, however, know that it will be dangerous. For the first time in 17 years, we're entering a phase of a relative unknown. Adjustments will need to be made along the way, both in response to the effects of the fracture's progress and unless cosmic events that we find ourselves in. We ask for your patience in this trying time. Let me take a sip of water before I... Alright. Lifeboat protocol. You're the chosen few who will survive the end of time. Time stops, your journey will continue in the safety of the lifeboat. The Chronon particle harvesting operation is nearing completion. The lifeboat has been confirmed to be able to run solely on the Chronon power as regulated by the Chronon field regulator. Current data indicates that the lifeboat remains sustainable for approximately 50 years. Subjective years, of course, as no time at all will pass outside the lifeboat. Given the preliminary research we have achieved using the CFR, we estimate that it will take at least 2 subjective decades for the lifeboat team to discover a permanent solution for the end of time. Given the nature of the problem, this is of course highly speculative and the solution could prove to be more elusive than we're hoping. However, by the time the Lifeboat protocol is activated, we are confident that we will be able to increase our Chronon particle reserves and their sustainability to the point where we have a runtime of upwards of 200 subjective years. Or to put it in another way, if there is a solution to the end of time, I'm 100% confident that the Lifeboat team will have the necessary time to discover it. Shifters. Briefed you all on the danger of Chronon disrupted wave function subjects, or what we now refer to as shifters. We estimated that they will begin to emerge within stutters only at the end of time nears. The Lifeboat has been tested, and we can say that absolute certainty that the stutter-proof technology will protect the Lifeboat from shifters. Using a living sample in Dr. Kim's lab, we have proven that shifters cannot manifest without the presence of a stutter. They will Make sure that they are transported to safety to the lifeboat before they arrive. Floor 3 of the lifeboat has been built to house the Monarch Solution Striker and Juggernaut squads, a paramilitary unit trained to combat shifters at the end of time. Their presence will likely not concern you, however, in the event that travel outside a safety boat proves to be necessary for any reason, the Striker teams have been trained to navigate the end of time to successfully eliminate shifters. Yeah, well, I've already killed a few of them. So that's, not boding well for them. Research and Development Tour. Tonight we'll be sending VIP passes for the gala, which will permit entry to a high-security research and development facility at Gull Island. Many of you, of course, already intimately familiar with these areas given your technological and scientific expertise, but those of you who aren't will undoubtedly find it interesting. You're welcome to join a tour to view the various pieces of tech that Monarch has developed during Phase 2 to prepare for our journey forward. We will welcome you to take this opportunity to see yourself at every development necessary for the Lifeboat Protocol is completely on schedule. Your dedication to our cause will assure our survival. Dark times are coming, but you are the light at the end of the tunnel. You are humanity's salvation. And hope together we will survive. Paul Serene. Yep. Let's do one more lap. Fuck you guys. Take that, thank you very much. Now this is a way we could have gone initially, I think, right? Yeah, we went up there instead. Just making sure. Disable them or leave their area of effect to regain your powers. That did not fucking work at all. Doesn't look like I can use them through this. Wait. Oh, I'm fucking blind, dude. I took like mad laps around this place. Brilliance over here. Super brilliant.
The device drained my powers.
There's a few times in
We
this game
refer
where
to
I've
it as
just
a
overthought shit.
chronon dampener.
You know how, like, this just comes in the clutch? so much in this. Now, with that off, does that allow me to loop around? You guys are still fucked. I'm still convinced I'm missing something to get to this other section. Alright, I'll trust it that I can just loop back around. If not, come back for it later. Damn, dude, that's quick. Oh, and it, Jesus Christ, I have to be like right up against it. Whoops.
The device drained my powers.
We refer to it as a
Whoops.
chronon dampener.
When Paul visited me in that cell, he said time was a closed loop. Believed the fracture couldn't be fixed. Seeing the scale of that facility made me wonder. Time was ending? What was it all for?
Ooh, burst pistol. Yes, please. Oh wait, this is where I gotta go to get it. All right. Gimme. I kept shooting that guy. I thought he was like alive. Oh, I missed something. What did I miss? Just too damn good. Oh. Got some more that I can't get to. All the way up there.
Okay, I gotta get to Dr. Amaril's office. Dr. Amaril's
there it
office.
was.
Looks like that's one level
That's
up.
just another one of these. I don't know why they count these. Oh, they didn't count it, actually. Well, if I got that there, that means whatever it is I'm looking for is like right around here somewhere. Sick of it. Oh, this might be it. I'm blind.
Chart showed that all of Monarch's major technological advancements started in 2010. Around the same time that something else happened.
Damn.
Ground Zero.
And it's so funny that Ground Zero happens the same time something happens in Ordinary as well, which is why I'm really, like, wondering if this is a New York City area. Given the fact that that thing looks exactly like Polaris. Let's see here. Phase 1 of Monarch operations, 2000. Monarch Physics Research Division founded. 6 years later, the Gull Island Research Development. Oh, fuck off. Okay. Okay. Commissioned. Gull R&D facility constructed, finished 2 years later in 2010, Phase 2 Monarch Operation Ground Zero event CFR obtained. Which you already heard about Altered World events and Alan Wake references to in this game, so it kind of makes sense, I guess. Ground Zero Chronon Particle Harvesting Operation initiated, CFR research completed, artificial chronon particle field, stutter-proofing lifeboat construction begins. That was 2011. 2012. Personal chronon field prototype stable, artificial zero state field prototype chronon tech suit. Yeah. Love the mouthful there, bud. Gotta shorten that up. Prototype striker suit lifeboat construction completed in 2013. A year later, from that, Mark 1 Chronon Tech suit, Mark 1 Striker suit, and prototype Juggernaut suit. 1 year later from that, 2015, prototype Chronon Dampener, CFR integrated into the lifeboat control system, time machine corridor constructed at Monarch headquarters. Current year, in terms of the game, preparations for Phase 3 of operations completed, time machine of Monarch HQ ready for core insertion, standardized Mark 2 Striker suit, standardized Mark 1, and Mark 1 also Juggernaut Chronon Dampener ready. Wicked. These guys are just on top of shit. We got a lore dump coming in soon.
Looks like I need to find another way inside.
Oh, the fields didn't stay there. Shit. On my way. Oh, I can't do it to him. I overplayed my hand. Wait. Look at that. Actually, no, look at that. I forgot I had that.
There's gotta be a way to hurt.
Oh my god, this guy is tanky as fuck. I just gotta run circles. That is the key. Oh, they're back. Okay.
Okay, I gotta find some. Yes! That's the least spot.
I can't rebuild that. Yeah, I get it. Oh, Jesus. That's unfortunate. I don't know what he's shooting at me, but he's... Unfortunately, he could damage me behind cover. I don't know if he's shooting bombs that are exploding above my head. But it's definitely apparent I just have to keep moving and doing the same thing over and over again. Nice to know what these guys are now. I'm not gonna skip this, actually. I like this scene. I believe these are the juggernauts? I would assume, because I believe the other guys are distracted.
Yes! That's it.
Oh my god, I'm not hitting it. Fucking shit, dude. I'm not good at this fight. I'm kinda shit at it.
Fuck me. That was hardcore.
And that was way more, like, that was simpler than I thought, honestly. Shotgun, right? You just do boom, boom, boom.
Which way is
Easy,
Amon's
dude.
office?
This gun, the light machine gun that you take earlier, cannot be refilled. Did not know that. That's what killed me. I kept thinking I wasn't actually getting the ammo, but you can't refill the ammo on it.
These things were designed by walking tanks.
They weren't for you. Don't flatter yourself.
thanks. It's real fucked up. Make sure there's not anything. Stuff like that, little tidbits. Yeah, the lore dump room is somewhere over there. Look at all those. I think that's her office that we're gonna be working towards.
Oh, hello.
Oh wait. I didn't even realize what I was doing right there. Not gonna lie. Ah, okay. I understand.
Let's try that again. We might be able to get out from here.
Eat.
Guessing this isn't the usual employee route.
Oh, look at Jim and Bob over there. Not giving a fuck. Oh. Cool as this, doing this doesn't distort anything, but like it turns it a little gray. Like a
Dr.
second.
Admiral's office must be close. No alarms. Looks like nobody here knows about the mess I made on the way in. Nice job, Beth.
Use radar tower enters the smoking area. Current on text wanted. Please return all used cups to the kitchen. Return your cups so no one has to die. Ah, yes. Death for not doing dishes. That is a motherfucker to do. I'm gonna go over there. I go down here first. It's just a tech over here. Hello guys. Check out Burke's contacts. Uzis work. Predators and Mug. No intel objects. Alright, these are emails. As I found out, going to the bottom is where you go to the first one. Alright, 2 Fiona from Charlie Wincott. Ah, yes. So I had a dream about you last night. It wasn't anything bad, don't worry, it wasn't. But it was pretty fucking weird. Let's just say if you have a second mouth hidden under your arm, that's keeping on assisting the international stock markets being controlled by the Pittsburgh Steelers. This would be a real good time to tell me. I don't usually have premonitions or anything. I don't believe in that crap, but just the same, I'd hate that one to turn out to be true. Oh, and also, the mouth eats nothing but sausages, really chompy, chomped style, so you know there's probably nothing Freudian happening there. Just wanted you to know. What are you up to, Charlie? Yeah, that's something. Alright, her response. Jesus, Charlie, I could tell you're a man of great sophistication. Did you major in smooth talk, or actually, hey, speaking of education, I heard rumors about the off coming up in the university. I know you know, because you always know that sort of stuff. It sounds pretty serious. What the hell is going What the hell's all that about, Fiona? Well, as far as the university thing goes, I can't really talk about it. I mean, yeah, obviously I know I'm like the first person they talk to about something like that, but it's classified. Sure as hell wouldn't put that down in an email, so maybe you should just come down and talk to me, you know? If I was free to talk about it, which I'm obviously not, bring food. Oh, this must have been in the beginning when you see her bring him the sausage, egg, and cheese thing. Act 1. Seriously, I can't talk about it. I don't even want to know how you know about it, but you should still bring me food. Not sausages, don't make this weird, Charlie. Dude, you made it weird by bringing up the fact that there's sausages in that weird thing that you were talking about. I just gotta make sure it's not an email, like, back and forth. Alright, from Sophia Amaral, the time... Amaral? I'm assuming that's correct. 2 Monarch team leaders. Hello, I've just been informed that Time Machine Core was obtained at the University has reached Monarch HQ safely. It is currently being installed into the new Time Machine corridor system we have constructed there. As you know, the core of the Time Machine is the core of the Time Machine is the Time Machine. The corridor around is merely the user interface. This means, of course, that once the installation work is complete, we have effectively moved the Time Machine from the University into the Monarch HQ. That said, we don't intend to use it. Let me repeat that there are no current plans to use the machine. We're not sure how safe it would be to use. Given the initial activation has caused the fracture, I personally believe that now that the core has been activated, further use would be safe, but make no mistake, this is a hypothesis, not a proven fact. We know the machine taps into the universal Meyer-Choice field, and somehow the connection has used to fracture the field, apparently because of the misconfiguration. We're looking into specifics, but until we know for sure, it would be irresponsible to use the machine. However, having it in this place gives us the degree of control. It allows us in an emergency to travel backwards, although we obviously can go no further than the time of its activation, which is last night, or forwards as might be required. Obviously, being fully secured at our building's restricted area on the top floor also means that nobody else can use the machine. I have to reiterate that that the only person who may authorize the use of the Time Machine is Paul Serene. I do not have the authority. Martin Hatch does not have the authority. The only person who does is Mr. Serene. He takes the issue very seriously, and I strongly suggest that you do the same. Sophia Amaral had a research. Yeah. Alright, so most of our stuff, I'm assuming it was supposed to come down here at first. How do I get in here, though? Didn't see that open when I first came in. Give me upgrade materials.
What do we...
That's the last thing I should have gotten.
we got here?
Interesting. Am I doing everything backwards?
Guns made to operate in a stutter. Paul had clear priorities. When time ends, guns don't.
True. Alright, so. I'm just gonna go backwards then, I guess. Go up through here. Can't activate it from this side.
It was technology that allowed people to move inside a stutter.
But too heavy to carry, I assume.
That's why I had to find the lighter model in Amaral's office. I knew I couldn't leave the offices before locating Dr. Amaral.
Okay, so this is where they wanted me to go at the end. Makes sense. Yeah, because they're always in order of, I guess, where the game thinks you should be going at first. Well, for me, wherever they tell me to go at first, I never go right away. Why is this still thick? You should just be like drilled into you that you should know not to go the way they're telling you.
Now, look. It's just math. The more people, the bigger the area we need to prove, and the less time we're gonna have.
Okay. Okay, bud. Alright, Martin Hatch, Gallus speech to Clarence Howard. Paul Serene has become preoccupied with its appearance of Jack Joyce. He has put aside his engagements at tonight's gala in order to focus on some feeble attempt to convert Jack to our cause. This distraction presents us from... Oh, excuse me. This distraction, Jesus Christ, presents us from the perfect opportunity to push our agenda. Tonight, we send Monarch into a state of chaos. Tonight, we ensure Paul Serene's downfall. I managed to convince Paul to allow me to deliver the gala speech on his behalf, creating the perfect cover. Steps as follows. 1. Gala shooting. I'll be delivering Paul's speech at the gala very soon. I have arranged for an inside resource to fire shots in my direction from a vantage point halfway through the speech, narrowly missing me on stage. This will throw the gala into a pandemonium and destabilize Monarch to a point where Paul's authority and control of the situation will be called into question. More immediately, it will force Monarch to initiate security measures that will lead to Sophia Emerald being locked into a nearby Monarch villa for her protection. Quote-unquote. Drone sabotage. Stetson will recalibrate drone A7's flight pattern and cause it to crash directly into the villa, killing Sophia Emerald, and therefore removing Paul Serene's only means of developing the treatments necessary for his sickness. Treatment lab demolition. In the aftermath of Emerald's death, I will head the investigation that will allow me to gain access to Dr. Kim's lab where the entirety of Paul's treatments are kept. Demolition charges will be planted and every single treatment will be destroyed with no further treatments forthcoming. Paul will be rendered helpless. With the stutters happening more and more often, I predict that Paul's sickness will take hold within 6 hours of these events. Only then will we make our final move. What a fucker, dude. It's acting like it's a pizza or something. Shouldn't have that face, bro. It's a binder. I'm sure your shit will be fine. Alright, to Beth Wilder from Fiona. Just got word that Jack Joyce is in Monarch custody. Walked right into the mansion on Gull Island gave himself up. Jesus Christ, I can't speak fast today. What the hell are you two up to? If you want my help from the inside, then I need to know what's going on, Fiona. Yeah, oops. I'm sure you noticed that things didn't go exactly according to plan at Ground Zero. Seems like a running theme tonight. Can't go into details now, but we found something that I believe is the key to retrieve the countermeasure. The solution is in sight. We need to kidnap Sophia Emerald in order to get it to work. Jack gave himself up as part of a plan to get him inside. I'm on my way to release him so that we can get to Emerald. Poor man's Trojan horse, desperate times, desperate measures. What's your status? Any update on Dr. Kim Lead? We may need to your help from the inside to pull this off. Any chance you can lower security in and around the research and department facilities? I'm sure this is Fiona Miller's response. Our plans might actually overlap for once. I'm going to attempt to access Dr. Kim's lab tonight during the gala event. Find out if he knew about the countermeasure. I still think that that's our strongest lead. However, if I get inside, I should be able to shut down some of the security measures from inside. The problem is that getting inside the lab might prove to be a long shot. I couldn't get a hold of Emerald's key card, so I've resorted to shameless flirting in order to find a means in. I'm going to the gala as Charlie Wincott's date in hopes that he can get me inside. As you already know. That's if I can hold back from the punching out the douche for that long. Consider that's a test of restraint, which was actually pretty funny to watch. That was fun times in Act 2. I know that you think Jack is the key to obtaining the countermeasure, but the evidence is really stacking up that Dr. Kim knew something about the device. All the research he did in the lab is classified. They're hiding something big in there. I'll let you know what I find. I'd warn you that your plan on the island sounds reckless, but I'm sure that you're fully aware. Keep in mind that the minute Dr. Emerald goes missing, the entirety of Monarch is going to be hunting you down. She's the only thing keeping Serene alive. He won't let her go without a fight and keep safe. Yup. See, now we're finding the order. Hey, Matt does the come up here first. Whoops. Alright. Alright, Hatch to security team leaders. Alright, people. That's how he refers to those people. It appears we have been overtaken by events. We have to adjust our plans accordingly. As you've no doubt aware, now we have Jack Joyce in our custody. He gave himself up earlier today. As Mr. Serene is personally interested in Joyce and the information he might have, he will be interrogating him at the detention center on the island. Alright, this is his fake self. Obviously, he's sending this all to people as if he gives a shit. Fortunately, that means Mr. Serene cannot be there for the speech you've scheduled to give at the gala event tonight, so I'll have to stand informed. I have some new security requirements pertaining to that, but I will discuss that with specific individuals in person. Furthermore, be aware that in addition to Joyce, we also have Liam Burkham held at the detention center. Despite his long service to Monarch, Burke is now to be considered hostile and has already done quite a bit of damage to us. I shouldn't have to say this, but just to be absolutely clear, any orders given by him should be ignored. Please ensure that Joyce is ready for Mrs. Serene. Also, please bear in mind that Joyce is Chronon active and extremely dangerous. He has given himself up voluntarily, so it's entirely possible he doesn't intend to cause trouble, but let's make sure we're prepared if he does. We don't know his motivations, and I would not put it past him to use his surrender as a means to exact a hidden agenda. Yep. That's exactly what's good. How the fuck did I miss something? That means there's something before this room. What am I missing? Something he's holding? I don't want to go in there just yet. Missing something, and I just can't tell where the fuck it's coming from. Well, we'll get this. Doesn't matter what order we get into. Alright, Hatch. Throwing tons of stuff. Oh. Wait, what? She's playing Alan Wake. You can see the battery, like the big battery you get. Pistol. That's actually his novel too, right there. He actually exists, but they're playing his game too, which is very strange. In the beginning of the game too, Serene, before he screws everything up, is wearing a t-shirt. The Gods of Asgard, or whatever the hell they call them. Alright, greetings. It's been brought to my attention that there is some confusion to the reason for the upcoming event at Calico Island. I understand that some feel that such a celebration is frivolous, even misguided in the aftermath of last night's events at Riftport University and now present steadily advancing fracture in time. These concerns are understandable, but they are missing the bigger picture. Monarch Solutions is now entering a phase in which its true purpose will be fulfilled. We have finally arrived at the moment for which we have spent years preparing. Shut up, woman, playing Alan Wake! The purpose of this event is twofold. First of all, those selected to be part of the lifeboat project, the scientists, technicians, support personnel, or in some other role, it will be important to see and hear Paul Serene. Continued confidence in the survival program is vital for the continued survival of Monarch and ultimately the human race itself. It is particularly important. Given the recent events, we need to present a desirable and reassuring counterpoint to the sacrifices we have to make. Naturally, not everybody at the party will be among the chosen few, so a certain degree of informational hygiene will be required. I trust you to ensure that those reporting to you are informed precisely to the degree necessary. Secondly, for all our autonomy and vast resources, Monarch is not functionally independent from the rest of society. But for our plans to succeed, we'll need support and cooperation from the authorities and numerous business partners, even though they don't know our true goals. Demonstration of power and confidence, as well as certain judicious investments of currency and influence, will go a long way towards securing that support. Our PR blitz has been working well, but in order to maintain momentum, we must maintain an amicable relationship with Verport's leadership. Our entire approach is based on the idea of Monarch stepping in to assist the authorities and being welcomed by citizens and citizen administration alike. Yeah, I actually made that one long run-on sentence without realizing. Should the latter suddenly declare Monarch's help unwanted or unsanctioned, our entire strategy could collapse in just a few hours. That would be disastrous to our plans. In conclusion, this is a tremendously important event for the future of Monarch Solutions, for the future itself. If there are any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me, Martin Hatch. Yeah. Weird, that one's there. At the end of the hall. Yeah, I'm just gonna go in here. Seems like 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Yeah, there's 4 things I'm missing and they're all in here.
That's
I want to miss the lore, bro.
The Amaral had tried to warn Paul. The end of time was approaching quickly, less than 24 hours away.
Mr. Serene believed it would take years to run its course. Admittedly, he was wrong.
Yep. He was very wrong. Alright. To Sophia Amaral. From Paul. In 2013, February 24th. So as I promised in our latest session, I'm going to transcribe what I recall from my dreams and self-doubts. This exercise will help alleviate my symptoms, but I'm willing to explore the idea further if you truly believe in its merit. For someone who is not a medical doctor, let alone a mental health professional, you seem to take great interest in my thoughts, not that I don't appreciate it. Here's my first attempt. I recall a haunting image of 7 red doors. Each door had a wrought iron handle. I was dripping liquid metal onto the ground, creating a pool in which the middle of the room. I looked down in the aqueous metal metallic glow at my feet to see my own glimmering reflection. Revealing that I aged half a lifetime, startled. Which actually goes to the point that he looked so young in the beginning and comes out looking so old. Obviously the 17 years, even though he time traveled, actually took to him, so we went from 30 to 47 really quickly. I looked back up to discover that only one door remained. Jack Joyce stood in front of it. The heat in the room was overwhelming. Jack was sweating profusely, his skin red and peeling open. He begged me to take him back home, but there was no door leading home. I opened the only door left and entered, discovering that we were back in the same room we had just exited. He refused to come to terms with this and opened the door again. I followed him, and over as he desperately opened doors, forever leading us back to where we started. The heat grew, and he howled in pain, begging to know why I made the other doors disappear. Why there was only one path. He begged me to bring the other doors back. He begged me to take him home. The iron pool burst into flames. Jack screamed in agony. I grabbed him and told him that he needed to learn to endure the heat, to embrace the flame. I knew it would come to pass eventually, but the only way to survive it was to accept its inevitability. My body began swaying rapidly, dancing to the movement of the flames around me until my bones faded out of existence. I surrendered to fire until we were one and the same. I was no longer one being in one place. In time, my life force spread evenly across the flames. Until I was no longer an individual in one body, but a grander, shifting entity. I could feel Jack being consumed within my essence. I felt the power within the heat, a clarity of intent. I forgot about my desire to ever return from the flames, because the body that once desired to return was lost forever. I became the very thing that I entered. It became me as what is that? Cyclical Fury chasing itself? Ouroboros? Oh, Well, I know what Ouroboros says, but I don't know that word. Cyclical? I woke up in a cold sweat. I quickly wrote down words that poisoned my mind in that moment. Delmore Schwartz was right. Time is the fire. Response. With Jack Joyce in our custody, I thought it relevant to forward you a message you sent me years ago. Do you underestimate the significance he holds in your life? I understand your concern that he is reluctant to accept the inevitability of what is coming. However, when he sees the whole picture, he'll have no choice but to believe. We all had our doubts once you showed us the light. Give him time. Man, they're dumping it on us right now. Alright. CFR briefing tonight, Dr. Sophia Amaral. Okay, it's no exaggeration to say that the Chronon Field Regulator, or the CFR, is the heart of all Monarch's technological advances. Jesus Christ. It has taken on somewhat of a mythical quality, given its origins and the vital role it plays in the Lifeboat project, but its actuality and CFR's application are very practical. That's not to say the CFR hasn't had a course-altering impact on the work Monarch Solutions does. It's been hugely influential in the development of both stutter-proofing technology and allows us to seal large areas of the effects of zero state, enabling time to keep flowing within them, even as it stops everywhere else, as well as a smaller, personalized application of the same technology. The portable Chronon harness that allow our soldiers and technicians to operate freely within stutters. All this reading, I'm starting to like blend in. Like, I understand it all and I love it, but I'm starting to like stutter myself when I'm fucking trying to speak. Okay, need to take some water. We think of Dr. Henry Kim as the father of all this technology, and deservedly so. For all of his brilliance, it was his dedication to uncovering the secrets of the CFR that allowed him to make his breakthroughs. Despite Dr. Kim's hard work, the CFR's functionality is still not fully understood, and we not been able to replicate the device. Having more than one of them would obviously be greatly advantageous to us, and we'd find ourselves in a precarious position where, in order to fully investigate it, we would have to take it apart. Given its immense power, such an undertaking would pose obvious risk. Perhaps even more importantly, there's no guarantee that we'd be able to put it back together again. Given that it's vital to the implementation to the Lifeboat Protocol, it's our policy to leave it intact. Makes sense, to the point where they're trying to recreate it. We do know, however, that CFR can not only store an immense amount of Chronon particles, it can also tap into Meyer-Joyce field and with great precision manipulate it. It's the unique ability that our own Chronon technology replicates, albeit at far less control and efficiency. It's also what makes the Lifeboat Protocol a reality by itself. Our stutter-proofing technology is powerful and reliable, but its rate of Chronon particle consumption is high, and it increases at an alarming rate, at which widen the volume of space the stutter-proofing covers. Interesting. This would, on the face of it, make the stutter-proofing a very temporary solution indeed, which they already went into before about having a certain amount of years where they would be able to solve the issue. One that could perhaps buy us some subjective weeks once we enter a permanent zero state, but which would ultimately only delay the inevitable, which they went into earlier. However, the CFR changes all that when the permanent stutter-proofing is installed on the lifeboat. Indeed, it's the very stutter-proofing that makes the lifeboat is in the first place, which they also talked about, is directed by the CFR. The system becomes vastly more efficient. Our Chronon particle consumption is reduced to around 1% of what it otherwise would be, given the Chronon particles are hard to source, even at the ground zero installation, and our stockpiles are decidedly limited. This means that the CFR makes a difference between lifeboat being a temporary stopgap solution or a very long-term undertaking that hopefully allows us to eventually find a solution to the end of time, which they went into about the Lifeboat Protocol before. Alright, can't pick up the main thing just yet. What the fuck is this? Okay, before I even read this, I need to go to the bathroom. It's been like over an hour. I'm reading so much. And I've been like drinking a lot of water because this game drops a lot of lore. As I say, I love it. But some of this, my one complaint, every game has like a thing that I have one complaint. Some of this should have been acted out. Like they did all the live cutscenes. Some of this should have just been audio logs or something. Well, give me like 1 second. I'll be right back and I'll read this. 1 second back. Okay, short break. A lot of lore in this one. Liking it. The setup to the backstab. Kind of feel sort of bad for Serene, but not. There's just so many layers to all this shit. Okay. Chronon disrupted wave function subjects, aka shifters. Could have just given me real slides, but let's read all this. Slide 1. Much of what we know about the shifters is theoretical, based on observations made by Mr. Serene and limited experimentation we have been able to conduct on the only subject we have managed to capture, which I would assume they're talking about Kim. Do not seem to have a stable physical presence. Rather, the data we are gathering appears to be fragmented and contradictory, as if there were countless versions of a subject occupying the same space. Our current theory is that they somehow exist in a persistent state of quantum superposition, or to put it in another way, with reference to famous Schrodinger's cat thought experiment, the cat is both alive and dead at the same time. Alright, gotcha. Full mechanics and implications of this exceed our current understanding, but on the practical level, it seems that most of them are highly resistant to injury. It appears that if the shifter encounters deadly force, it may kill one of its aspects. Because it exists as multiple iterations of itself, including iterations that were not killed by the force, it doesn't stop. Current theory suggests that the only way to stop a shifter is to cause wave function to collapse from the superposition to a singular Eignen state? New word? Loving it. Okay. Look it up later. In practical terms, a shifter must be affected with deadly force enough times for it to run out of healthy versions of itself. As such, direct confrontation with a shifter should be the last resort. Slide 2. Contact with a shifter is extremely dangerous. We know that there are essentially mobile repositories of vast amounts of chronon particles, that they can only exist in zero state, an area which has been depleted of chronon particles. Typically by default in the Meyer-Joyce field that encompasses the universe, universe colloquially, Jesus Christ, these are words. Some of these words I've never even seen before, and I have a 4-year degree, and I've never heard some of this shit. Colloquially? Oh, fuck that. We refer to these as stutters. In time, we also know the shifters are hostile to any source of chronon particles other than themselves within the stutters. So any chronon active individual within a stutter may find themselves targeted by shifters. It appears that movement in stutters, by which mean very movement of particles within the space and time flows, not merely the movement of an individual disturbs them, and they respond with considerable aggression. Pretty sure someone with a really intense science degree knows some of this, but Jesus. It's like 3 words I found out during this game I never knew existed. Lovely. As discussed previously, shifters are extremely resistant to damage. They're also quite physically formidable, but the biggest threat is the distortion field around them. Its exact nature is unknown, but we know it warps the properties of space surrounding them, exerting great physical stress and unpredictable forces on its surroundings. Again, in practical terms, close proximity to a shifter may be fatal if no actual physical contact takes place. Slide 3. Alright. Stutter-proofing technology. Modern solutions has advanced. Offers solid protection against shifters. Time flows normally within a stutter-proofed area, so shifters simply cannot exist within them. Therefore, as long as the stutter-proofing remains active, shifters are not a problem. However, stutter-proofing of a large outside areas is not feasible given our chronon particle budget, so we have developed our technology to defend against shifters, the chronon dampers. The chronon dampener works by annihilating free-floating chronon particles within a specified area. Shifters' forms are hypersaturated chronon particles. They cannot enter an area in which a chronon dampener is active without their wave function collapsing. Therefore, our operatives in the field have a solid portable defense against shifters. Our own technology is shielded against the dampener's effects, so its activities and stutters undertaken by our strikers and other operatives are not hindered. However, an unfortunate side effect, the dampeners have a crippling effect on individuals who are chronon active without the aid of technology. Accordingly, should Mr. Serene be present, you should always make him aware of your intentions before activating a dampener. You may rest assured that the dampener is not powerful enough to do actual physical harm to Mr. Serene, whose system constantly produces new chronon particles to replace the ones that are lost, but as the dampener's effects are unpleasant and enervating, such an encounter is likely to lead to an awkward conversation about future career prospects. Pretty much don't fucking piss him off. Don't do that. Alright, projected fracture progression. Last one of this. We looked at the preliminary data and the frequency and severity of the stutters and crunched the numbers, and the results are alarming. Our original projection, which gave us years until the fracture reached the point where the time breaks down completely, does not match up with the progression of stutters we are experiencing. Put simply, the stutters are happening more and more frequently, clearly indicating that the Meyer-Joyce field is breaking down much faster than we thought. Taking the rate of acceleration, we have hypothesized that we might have as little as 24 hours until we reach the end of time, or the point at which time stops and no longer starts up again. That's nerving. We do not know the original projection. We do not know why the original projection was wrong and why the data, which we do consider reliable, coming as it does from Mrs. Serene, seems to entirely contradict our current findings. Regardless, the main issue seems clear. In order to achieve Monarch Solutions' stated goals, the LiPo protocol should be activated as soon as possible. Oh, wait, how did I 100% everything? Oh, was that? Oh, shit. I don't have to go back and replay this part. Cool, dude. That thing that I missed all the way back here. Want to hear an awesome song? As someone calls and interrupts my stream. Code Veronica save music, by the way. Best of the best. Thank you. Will not be answering that. Ah, the quantum ripple, even though it claimed it was right here, I picked it up. I don't know why they put it there. It should have been over here. Made me think I missed something, but it was what I picked up all the way over there at the end of the hall.
That there looks like what Beth wanted. Oh, shit. Emerald's at the party. Stutter won't last. I better find a way out of here and get to the party.
Invitation to the Monarch Gala. I could read the rest of that. Let's go. Some stroll, dude.
Quite expensive piece of tech you stole.
Bill me. I knew Beth's cover wouldn't last long. Had to get it to her at the party before it was too late.
Oh, wait. I was supposed to go in there to get out. The orange makes it seem like it's not open. I walked past it last time, too. Now, this keeps showing up. Can I take something in here? Part 2. Just that easy, bro. Dude, this stutter is intense. It literally did stop time. This entire area. Excuse me, guys. Didn't mean to interrupt. You not fucking see?
Oh, dude. Come on, you're at work.
Adventurous religious singles dating website? Oh, Jesus Christ. Adventurous religious singles, pure thrills for the pure of heart. Find your soulmate. Meet the one he meant for you. Abstain together. Enjoy the tension. This is the room for all in the closet of the Lord. Assuming the Lord is male. 2020, dude. Well, 2016 too. Could be a woman, dude. Doesn't even have to have a gender. Look at that fucking haircut, bud. It's your first issue. You should be going to fucking style cuts first. What's wrong with you? Alright. Paul Serene, Time Machine Core, Kara Evero. Alright. October 9, 2016, 6:01 p.m. Which means, what was that, like 16 hours after everything went down? 4:15 a.m. Time Machine Core has successfully been transferred to the HQ and installed to the Monarch Time Machine frame at the top floor of the tower. The crew is getting restless. They may need some insight on the next steps. I understand the details of your plan remain confidential for a reason, but any information you can give us can be extremely helpful. Kara. His response. Kara, thank you for your update. We do not require the time machine to be activated in the near future, but from this point forward, I want technicians on standby. Our plan requires absolute control. That is what the machine represents. More than anything, we want to protect the machine from falling into the hands of our enemies. We have to deny them the opportunity to disrupt our plans. We may not be able to change the past, but if my travels have proven anything, it's the past can help us better prepare for the steps to come. Those steps will be made clear to you very soon, Paul Serene. Get that lore, dude. Oh, is it up there?
Garage. Sounds like the way out of this place.
Yeah, not gonna be going there just yet. Thank you. What do we have here, bud? Lifeboat presentation located at Mark headquarters. Access sealed until activated. Completely stutter-proof. Maintained the chronoparticle source from the ground zero. Particle flow directed by the CFR. Stuff we already know. Twofold purpose: guarantee survival of human race / find a way to restore time. Limited capacity. Personal chosen based on vital skills. Complete discretion is required. Note: change of plans. Mr. What's his name? Hatch? Yeah, Mr. Hatch will give the LB activation prep speech instead of Mr. S. Serene will interrogate Joyce. Which were made by our choices, which I assume would be different. We didn't do that. Not missing anything yet. I did get that right. I did. That.
There we go.
Alright, we got a couple there.
All I had to do was make it through the garage. Seems simple enough.
Yes, simple enough.
Is it true that Hatch got shot? Shot at anyway. Right on stage. That's fucked up. Direct fire! What?
Well, shit.
All personnel. Jack Joyce
Oh,
has
fuck
escaped
me.
custody and is now present at the R&D facility garage. Repeat, Jack Joyce has escaped
Eat it.
custody. He is to be neutralized at all costs.
Oh my god. Eat it. Oh, really? Eat it.
Blood's not gonna make my life any easier. There's gotta be a way out of here.
The burst fire pistol, best pistol. There's no lore in here. Usually there's not in these combat areas.
The alarm must have locked everything down. Maybe I can turn it off.
Assume that's what they want me to do. Do I have to like go up to the door? Oh, we got a big boy.
Oh, shit. Okay.
He did.
That's what I'm talking about. got that device for you, but Dr. Amaral's at the party.
Yeah, I just spotted her. Wanna be my date?
Yeah, save me that cocktail weenie. I'll make my way there.
They say Hatch getting shot at was an insider job. Might create a window for us, but Serena's looking for you. Remember what we said.
Like a cocktail
I'll
weenie,
keep
dude.
him occupied, but switch to the Monarch frequency to make sure you stay out of his crosshairs.
Okay, I'll see you at the party.
Shit. Stuck. Oh, there, bud. Unnecessary. Base. Screwed up. Dude. Fuck right off, bro. I didn't mean to like lock on to that guy.
Reloading shotgun! Providing cover!
Yes. God, there's so many. Fist of steel, dude. Let's go. I'm blind. I want to be able to like, see if I can like swift move him here. And I'm blind again. Oh, I got him. That's what I wanted to do. I like to do it in the slow-mo when I like rush towards him. Eat it, bro. I was willing to literally like die and reset the encounter just for that.
Adventures in Flesh by L. Hakola. Chapter 11.
Is somebody playing
Submission.
an audiobook
When
over the radio?
Archibald finally
Whoever that
descended
is, shut it
into
off
his basement,
now.
his dungeon.
I think I'll just leave that right there.
Somebody find out where that's coming from. This is
contact
supposed to be a secure
with my
channel.
distress. He
That's
was
who's actually
still
interviewing us
dressed
too.
In his
Apparently near
impeccable
the end of this.
suit of softest velvet, wearing the horn.
Nice. That is fucking hilarious.
Rimmed glasses that gave him an air of indisputable authority. Behind
Wondering
those
glasses, is that a
were his
Heroes
eyes,
reference?
And those eyes glinted with feverish anticipation. I squirmed in my restraints. So, he said, here we are. You're gagged and helpless, and I can't wait to send my adventurer party into the darkest dungeon, located in the soft, damp underbelly of your citadel. He paused and licked his thin lips.
Oh, okay,
And I brought along my 10-foot pole. I squirmed again.
Come on, Galen.
Good evening, Riverport. It's Teresa here again. I've got a fresh bagel and a big cup of coffee and a perfectly lovely audience. And everything's
I want a bagel.
all right in my world. Why don't you give me a call and tell me how things are going in yours? We can... Oh, that was quick. That's our first caller on the line. Hey, caller, you're on the air with Teresa.
Hey, Teresa, it's Spencer.
Hi, Spencer. What's going on with you?
Not much. Cooking spaghetti, listening to you. Just wanted to say hi to my husband, starting his shift at Fire Station 12.
Well, let's hope he's listening. Thanks for that, Spencer. Let's go to our next call. Hi, you're on the air.
Hey, this is Gail.
Nice to hear from you, Gail. What's on your mind?
Well, my boyfriend was at the protest last night, and he hasn't come home.
Oops, looks like we lost Gail there. Cell phones, am I right? Well, let's take a little look at the weather.
Monarch
it's
sniffed
a nice
that out
fall
quick.
evening with clear skies and that lovely crisp autumn air. What could be better than that? Just a nice quiet moment we can all enjoy.
I need the exact coordinates for Joyce ASAP. Monarch Actual is moving in to intercept.
This is Home Guard 5. Just spotted him entering the tunnel system outside the party grounds.
Beth?
I'm on my way.
He took out my entire squad. Requesting immediate backup in here.
Attention all units. Reroute to the tunnels immediate.
Negative. Seal off all exit points, but I go in alone. He's mine.
Nice work.
Okay, I got 8 now. Let's take a look. Increase threat detection. Focus time will last even longer. Increased power to time shield lasts longer and has a larger radius. Pressing B near an enemy during time which will drain less chronon energy. Honestly, that's worth it because I use that a lot. Chronon source. Gotcha. Oh, another one of these.
Huh. Again.
I could see the mansion where the gala was. I had to find a way to get there.
I almost thought that was where I was supposed to go, and then I realized it was the chronon. Make sure. Oh. Make sure we're on the right path here, yep. Damn.
I could see the energy field of another Monarch Chronon dampener. It would drain my powers. I'd have to find a way to shut it off.
Yep. Nothing to see here.
My powers will work within that sphere. I better be careful.
Tons of shit probably in there too.
Security's tight. Maybe we'll check that machine.
Bitch. Oh, how the hell did that hit? Shotgun best friend, dude. Hey, bud.
No, 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 no!
What? No, 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 no. Killed everybody, dude. Carbine rifle, semi-automatic shotgun. Yeah? Thank you. Alright, let's see something. Cool, it does reflect. Seems like the light assault rifle, like the machine gun type weapon that I got earlier, is like the only one that doesn't refill from that. Where's this thing coming from? I might have to just jump over that white truck. I assumed that was what it was, but I ain't no fucking hell. Actually, I haven't been down here yet. Let's see. Something. Becca? It's fine. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, now we're talking.
Oh my god, dude. What happened? Did my powers not come back or something after that? I didn't even pay attention to the thing on the right. Like the... I was trying to fucking get this... Oh, fuck off.
My powers won't work with that sphere. I better be careful.
I don't know what the fuck happened there. That was kind of dumb.
Maybe you want to shut up.
I had to have missed something vital to what I was trying to do. Come on guys, come to me. I don't really know what to do here. It should be quick and easy. Right, fuck it, I'll come to you. What are you shooting at, by the way? That spread though, right? Come on. Okay, let's go pick up that shotgun again. I want that shotgun again. Doesn't seem like it's gonna be as powerful though. think I need to let my stuff energize back
Now
up.
talking.
Let's take a look. I just kind of ran in there like an idiot. No, he must have something around him that makes him... Oh, it's that thing around him. Yeah, alright, I see it. Pretty much got a sniper rifle.
You were headed for the party. What was your plan?
I needed to get to Dr. Amaral before the stutter ended and Monarch found out I was coming.
Oh, there it is. I like this. Yeah, I didn't see that thing around. I forgot. I even read about it earlier that they had that.
There's gotta be a way to get past that gate.
Yeah, I know. I'm just looking for stuff. No. Ah, you fucker. Ah. Okay. Just appeared. What's up?
This is the only tunnel entrance Joyce could have entered through.
Secure the exit. I'm going in alone.
Sir, you're sure you don't want support?
We've seen what Jack can do. I'm the only one who can stop him. If he gets to the mainland, we lose him for good. Secure the exit.
Okay. Was that part of it? No, it was not. Yeah, the entire place was struck by it now. Must have been the big explosion over here. Oh, that's cool. All the fireworks are like... It's a pretty cool vision. Lights.
Beth should be here somewhere. Need to get to her before the stutter ends.
Sir, just... I know he explained this to me already, but let me just confirm. Mr. Hatch really wants me to shoot you?
He wants you to shoot at him, and he wants it to be convincing. Your exit is as we've discussed. Get to your position, blend in, they'll think you're responding to what just went down. The blind spot you'll need has been prearranged.
I know the plan, I just don't get it.
You don't have to get it. You just have to do it and keep your mouth shut. This is way above your pay grade, son.
Yes, sir.
He arranged his own assassination? What the fuck?
Holy fuck, somebody took a shot at Hatch. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Calls aren't going to get back to me until we're safe. It's funny because we read all about this. It's like the game took into consideration that maybe you didn't give a fuck about all the dialogue stuff that you could have read. It's like, alright, we're gonna put in these little things and you can just figure it out through that.
Yes. A traitor fired shots during Mr. Hatch's speech. I assume this was Beth Wilder.
We both know it wasn't. Hatch wanted to send Monarch into a state of disarray. Best way to avoid blame? Look like the target.
airplane.
You mean nobody can look at the shooter?
Nobody got look at him, dude. Just what it is, bro. Okay, we got 4 more in the general vicinity. You guys drinking tonight, huh? Nice.
What the? Easy, 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 Beth. Hey. It's okay. It's me.
Jesus. Look at all this.
Oh, this is your style. These people have no idea I've been shooting up half of Paul's little amusement park.
Yeah, well, Monarch does. I don't think my cover's gonna last.
Yeah, well, I don't think it would do much good for the next part anyway.
They have these same things in Control, too. In playing Control first, they
Okay,
explained it
Dr. Amaral
much
somewhere
differently,
inside the
but
mansion. Let's go grab her.
the same concept.
Take out before anybody notices.
Well, not much, dude.
Okay, lead the way.
Get Charlie drunk enough to access the lab. Ha! I remember that. Good times, dude. Good times. Shit.
We need to get to Dr. Amaral's office. This stutter could collapse any
I
second.
know, Beth. Have you ever heard of finding lore? Lore is very important. Fuck right off of this window.
What's our plan once we grab her?
There's a boat dock right outside the mansion.
Okay, we can make that work.
Okay. Let's see. Emails going back and forth, I think. Oh my god, does it really go on for this long? Oh, it's my screenplay part 2. I didn't read the first part of the screenplay, actually. It's just, oh, I read part of it. It's him actually just replacing other people's names. See, it's called Paul Marine, Paul Marine. I'm not reading this. It's the one thing I refused to read before. It's like, I don't want to read the fucking screenplay. It's just way too long, and like it might give you something, but I really doubt it adds to the actual fucking lore of the game, other than just adding to the personality of the character that's writing the screenplay. And if it's not Alan Wake writing the goddamn screenplay like in Control, I'm not gonna read that. I'm sorry. I'm looking for, yeah, it's like right over there. At the end of that dock. It's actually, it's not a dock, it's like a pier-ish looking. Oh god, I wonder how much they paid for that.
Shit! Oh, that drone!
It's in the wrong place at the wrong time. Literally.
Got that.
Dr. Amaral.
7 out of 8, which means the last thing that I need is literally that.
There we go.
We need to get her out before time kicks back in.
Where's the drone? Oh yeah, that's the one that Hatch set up to sabotage, in quotations, as we read earlier. What a little douche.
We shouldn't wait. Let's go get Dr. Amaral.
Dun dun dun.
Jack, Get her moving before time kicks back in and that drone turns us into paste.
They called them HSRs, HCRs also, and controlled like the hiss resonators or whatever the fuck.
What? Oh no. That's gotta be good. It's really happening. You're Jack Joyce. You're here to kill me?
No, but you're coming with us. We need your expertise.
No.
I'm not asking.
It's collapsing!
Yeah, that thing's about to do some stuff.
Where's the damn boat?
It's right there.
Okay, go! Get her on the boat. I'll keep you busy.
Come on, Doctor! Hurry up! You'll never get away with this.
Shit.
Get in!
It's Joyce! Somehow we got right past them. Don't escape! Somebody call
Scream! Jack, they're closing the gate. We'll be sitting ducks here unless you get it open for us.
I'll take care of it. You get going the second you can, okay?
Sure, if they want me to go. Oh, you little bitch. Give me a second. Let's see something. Can I get back into the place you just blew the fuck up?
Sniper cover.
Fuck Christ. Oh! Eat it. Come on, step in front of him. Oh, it's already. Oh, wait, it's not. Ah. Eat it, bro. Let me eat my ass. Oh my god.
Friendly down!
Ho, 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 ho. One. Talk about getting fucked. Running out of ammo for it though. One of those backpacks. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, what the hell just happened? There it is. I need it, I need it. Give it to me!
Shut him out!
Eat that, bro. How did he eat it? I meant it sarcastically. Oh shit, I got it. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Suppress him!
That was just luck, honestly. Now I can get behind it. Yep, 100%. Hey, get fucked.
I need to open that gate.
Wait, do I have the... I do have the first one.
What about you?
You're clear. Go.
I can swing by
Go.
and...
No,
Puppy.
just go. We went to all this trouble to grab her. Beth, I'm counting on you to keep her alive. I'll make my own way out. My plan was simple. There's a bridge to the mainland. I'd fight my way through anything Monarch would throw at me and then steal a car, drive it back to the swimming pool.
Oh, fuck off.
Just remember, we need your ass alive for the next part.
We'll see how it shakes out.
How did that not hit you, bud? Oh god, controller aim. Oh my god.
Suppress him!
Oh, we got big boy. Big boy. Oh my god, another big boy.
With
Eat
Beth
my
and
ass,
Dr. Amaro
bro.
clear, it's time for me to get gone. For that, I needed wheels.
Not one magical backpack of ammunition. Is there it? Very saddened.
Okay, time to get a ride out of here.
Ha! Get out of here.
Valet parking. Beloved by car thieves everywhere.
I was looking at this like I was in a new area, but it's the key for the car, so... You just said that. Completed Act 3 of Quantum Break? That's the end of Act 3? Oh, that was only 2 parts. The other one was Act 1 and 2 or 3 parts. Enjoy going AFK. Watch and enjoy as well.
Thing growing inside me. I've been fighting it for 6 hard years.
Be a live action soon, I assume. Polaris,
Dr.
look,
Amaral was
hey.
developing a cure for the Chronon syndrome. She was the only one who could administer the treatments that kept my sickness at bay.
Paul?
And Jack had taken her away from me.
them, Norton? How is it possible they managed to take her?
Paul, is your illness talking? I'm on your side. Easy, you're...
They took her. Without Sophia, there's no chance of a cure.
We did all we could. But there are forces within Monarch working against you, and I believe Burke was just the tip of the iceberg. It wasn't just Joyce that did this.
Sir? We've recovered Dr. Amaral's laptop. We have it set up over there if you want to take a look.
I'll be right there. I want to go over Sophia's figures. If she's right, the fracture is escalating a lot faster than we anticipated.
You know the future. Dr. Amaral doesn't. Is the lifeboat even...
Sorry, I forgot there's always a junction in between the live action cutscenes. I actually forgot. Give me like 1 second before we continue here, guys. Alright, sorry. I was like doing something thinking that the cutscene was going to start.
In a viable state for activation. Okay. She's trying to convince you the schedule's wrong. Why?
There's absolutely nothing in this juncture. And there's junction, I mean, they call it. Like, nothing to... The other one there was, I believe. Yeah, there's like one thing. This... nothing.
To get you to rush this?
Just
to make a mistake?
Walk and talk.
The people opposing you. She could be one of them.
She isn't.
Are you willing to bet the entire plan on that? I implore you, hold off on activation, Paul. Let me clean house before this gets completely out of hand. How do you want to proceed?
Okay.
Somebody was working against me. Somebody close. Martin Hatch. Sophia Amaral. I could only trust one of them.
See what the Hatch one is like. If we were to trust her. We're not.
Let's go fix the time machine.
I said I'll try.
Evidence was mounting against Sophia. I couldn't simply ignore it, despite everything we had been through.
And she knew you'd never make it without those treatments. And then she took them away.
If she'd turned against me with what she knew, the damage could be immeasurable.
I want him apprehended. Immediately. So I have some information about Martin Hatch.
Martin had been my closest advisor for years. I began to wonder if that had been a mistake.
Sophia's loyal. She's always been loyal.
I don't think we can trust her. The way she looked at the countermeasure like she's seen it before. She knows what it does.
Sophia's research had saved my life. Loyalty doesn't run any deeper.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna... Alright, Serene chooses to trust Sophia and suspects Hatch as a traitor. We're gonna confirm all that to Joyce.
Sophia's data's always been good. I'll trust her judgment. We need to analyze these figures and make final preparations to activate the lifeboat protocol at once.
Fine. I'll take the laptop to the science department.
No, I think I'll do that myself.
I see.
Sir?
Put people on Mr. Hatch. I want constant eyes on him.
Yes, sir. You got it. We pulled some images from the security cameras. We've identified Joyce's accomplice. She's Beth Wilder. One of our mid-level operatives.
Her. My God, she's been with us all along. She's working with Jack. Where is she now?
Unknown. But we've got a kill team tracking her.
No. She can't be killed. Not yet. Find her. And whatever Mr. Hatch does, I want to know about it. Don't screw this up. Beth Wilder. It was the first time I'd heard her name, but she had been there in the past. When it all started. She'd been here the whole time, working against me from the inside. And she wasn't the only one.
I was wondering how she knew Will. I've been wondering that since fucking Act 2. Okay, give me a second. We're gonna go right into a cutscene, which is a live action cutscene, which could be like 20-30 minutes. Alright, so let's see. 67% of my friends, they name one, and then 15 of your other friends agreed with my choice. 61% of the community agreed with my choice. The only time I've been under 50% was the last time. It was like 48% for friends. Community, I've always been above 50%. It's pretty fucked up. I've been trying to be good about this. Anyway, I'll be right back in like a minute tops, and then we'll watch the live action goodness. Alright, let's get ready. Joey, I know I will.
They're losing their effectiveness.
There's no changing the inevitable. Time is just one closed loop, and no matter what I do, time ends.
I need to get in that lab. There's something in there that I need.
The lifeboat protocol.
What is it that you're so threatened by, Martin?
Do I look threatened to you?
This is Dr. Amaril's report. The stutters, they're increasing in frequency.
What is that?
Chronon disrupted life form. Extremely hostile. It's Dr. Kim.
Let's go! Let's go! Don't. Put one of those on! Charlie! Let's go! Let's go!
see Hatch?
And what did Burke want with it?
Well, I don't know. I don't even know what the lifeboat protocol is.
It's a sanctuary, designed to shelter a list of Monarch's essential personnel to weather the storm until they can develop a solution.
Essential personnel. So that means that I'd be on that list, right?
Not under Paul Serene's lead, you wouldn't. He's failed to see the value in his own people, too consumed with grand ideals and delusions. You know what I find to be the most terrifying notion on this planet? The idea of God. Simply the idea. A being with that much power. The ability to take and give so freely. That kind of control. It should be feared, not worshipped. Yet, people believe in it. Just as people believe in Paul Serene. See, what's so scary about God isn't his control, but rather, if he ever lost it. Paul Serene's become unhinged, Charlie. He's triggered a catastrophe. He has the chance to fix it, but he's choosing not to. He's choosing to let things end.
The end of time.
And this is where we come in. We risk too much leaving the keys to the kingdom in one man's hands. We need insurance. There's something called the CFR. It's a crucial key to our survival and must remain safe. But as long as Paul is the only one with access to it, it isn't. With access to the CFR, I would take over, get Monarch back on track, and once I do, restructuring would be in order, Charlie. Restructuring that would see you as my right hand.
I'd be on the list.
Absolutely.
Then I need to go back to Monarch. And that sort of privilege escalation, it can only be done from the inside. That's good.
I put the island on lockdown, but the pump house on the west side has an old supply tunnel that runs beneath the bay. No one knows about it. You'll go unseen. Time is of the essence, Charlie. Better get to it. Commander Davis.
Yes, sir.
Head to the perimeter lab. We're moving forward.
The frequency of the stutters is still unpredictable, but they're persistent. Erratic, but persistent.
I need certainty. If I initiate the protocol, there's no going back.
Mr. Serene, something like this. There is no certainty. We've never dealt with it before.
How long?
We've been running Dr. Amaril's simulations. It's hard to say without her to confirm, but...
Just give me a time.
The Joyce field could collapse within 8 hours. Mr. Serene, if you're going to proceed, now would be the time to decide.
Charlie.
Fiona,
Hey, bud. Where you going?
you're right. Time's ending, just like you said. And the lifeboat protocol? It's a place. They built it to protect people from the fracture. And the only problem is there's a list, and anyone who's not on it is pretty much fucked. But if we make it back to the mainland, I can get us on the list. All of
This
us.
entire island is on lockdown. How are we gonna do that, Charlie?
There's a tunnel.
All right, if you are lying to me this time, I swear to God.
Get off! Tired of this shit. I don't know why you're doing this, but I don't have to put your name on shit, motherfucker.
What'd you do to him?
He's fine. I'm gonna tell you why you're gonna put me on that list. I got a pregnant wife at home, and she's the only thing that I am thinking about right now. So if you get in the way of me protecting her, I swear to fucking God, next time, you will not catch your breath.
Lead the way.
Good evening, Dr. Emerald.
Squirmed in my straits. So, he said, here we are.
5 minutes out, Mr. Hatch.
What is that?
Not sure. Just playing when we came in.
Into the darkest dungeon, located in the soft, damp underbelly.
I've come to free you, my friend. This imprisonment, it's unsettling. It's time for you to rejoin the others, to return to the infinite.
How far along is your wife?
3 months.
Congratulations.
that?
We're under the bay.
Liam?
Stand back! Stand back! Let's go!
You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm good. We need to get...
Get on the fucking ground! Hey! No, we're with Monarch!
What don't you understand?
No, get on the ground! Hey, no. Hey, I'm the one that called it in. I'm Hatch's guy.
Wincott.
Yeah.
Where's she?
She's Chronon scientist. She's important. We have to get her back to Monarch right away. Please.
Get the fuck out of here.
Now! Yeah.
Gibson, take out Burke.
Fiona! Fiona, you gotta listen. Hey!
Shit, you killed him!
Fuck! Hey! I didn't know that they were gonna kill him. What was I supposed to do? Huh? You led me on and then you kidnapped me.
This isn't about you, Charlie!
Are you stealing this car?
Just get the fuck out of here.
No, you're gonna need me.
I got what I needed out of you.
Yeah, I'm getting used to it.
Why don't you open your eyes? The world is about to end. I'm trying to do something.
Yeah, you're a real hero.
Fuck you.
A nurse, huh? I'll see you there.
Burke. You fuck.
You know, I'm really gonna enjoy killing your wife.
Commander Davis?
Davis and his team. They're all good men. Monarch's finest.
Hole, what about my treatments?
I'm afraid so.
You know what this means?
You don't know for sure.
I'm in danger! You let this happen! Jack, he wants me to become you. He wants me to suffer until the end.
Joyce and Wilder. But what was troubling me
is who got them into Kim's lab. She paid a visit while she was thought to be missing, minutes before the explosion. Paul. Paul, will you listen to me? Look, it's time you see her for who she really is. This was a parting gift.
They forced her.
She's trying to destroy you,
She's
Paul.
trying to help me.
Oh, Jesus, but... Look at you. The smartest man I know. Blinded by a fool's love. Paul, what are you planning on?
Sophia's loyal.
She's gotten inside your head.
She's always been loyal.
You need to think about this.
If the fracture's happening now, I owe this to her.
Dr. Hogan?
What the hell is it?
The protocol's been initiated.
I need to wake my family.
I'm afraid we have no time.
Good evening. You weren't expecting somebody this handsome, unfortunately, Mr. Serene is just...
Liam?
Hey, pal. I'm glad you could make it. I was just telling your girl here how concerned about you we've been.
Emily, we need to go.
Go. What's the rush?
Emily, let's go.
Emily, give me the keys. Give me the keys,
Get
Emily.
away from me, get
Emily,
away.
listen.
No,
Listen,
no.
please. This is not who I am. This is not. I'm telling you, I never felt good doing this. I never felt good doing this. But it's the only thing I knew how to do. And when I got back, I couldn't find anything. I couldn't find anything to do. And Monarch, they found that useful, and they put me to work. And I swear to God, I couldn't stand being alone. So every Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I would walk down the street because it was the only 2 nights at the bartender. She wasn't at school. And I told myself every night to ask you out. It took me a fucking year. Emily, if Monarch, if they gave me structure, you gave me purpose. I did this to protect you. I did this to protect us, our family. I did this to protect our family. And Emily, you have to listen to me. Something terrible is coming, and I will explain to you on the way, but we have to move. We have to move right now. If you will just let me protect you one last time. Please. Please. This is me. It's me. It is me. Okay. We have to go. We have to go right now. Okay.
Yeah, it's Pierce. I'm at the perimeter lab. So I have some information about Martin Hatch.
I want him apprehended. Immediately.
Intense. Love it.
You took the one thing Mr. Serene needed to survive, Dr. Amaral. That made you priority 1.
Yeah, they made that clear. Monarch lined every escape route with barricades, roadblocks. I had to get to the mainland, but I couldn't do it by car. Needed a new plan.
All right, let's go.
Beth, I think I'm gonna need a ride. The streets are too hot.
All right, where do you want me?
I'll let you know as soon as I find some higher ground and get a good look at the situation on the bridge. I think it might be a no-go.
Okay. We'll start off here tomorrow, but wait. Kept hitting the wrong damn thing. Let's see. We watched 3 of the Serene ones the other day. So, as you can see, 2 dots. Let's watch the rest of these, and I will mute myself again while we want.
September 5th, 1999. Again. I found a way back from the end of time through a second machine. I went back as far as it would send me. February 28th, 1999, with a simple goal. To use my knowledge of the past to protect us from the future I witnessed. I've built a company from the ground up, invested in sure bets. We've made millions in mere weeks. And this is just the beginning. I can use this knowledge to do great things. I can use it to guide us to a better future, to make the world a better place. And it's strange, living all this a second time, reliving it all from the shadows. I recognized a vagrant the other day. I know how he dies, weeks from now. I can save him from that fate. A simple start. If I can do that much, then I can save us all. I still see visions of it every day, haunting me. Time frozen. Billions of people just stopped for an eternity. Never living and never dead. She followed me here. Tried to kill me. I'd like to think it haunts her, too.
Well, we both know he failed in that. It's like Ouroboros, you can't stop what you've already seen, you just end up causing it in some other way again. Diary number 5.
It was him. The whole time, Martin fucking Hatch has been sabotaging me from the inside. He destroyed the lab containing my only treatments. I can feel my sickness spreading by the minute. Without those treatments, it's only a matter of time until... He's had his hands in every phase of Monarch's development, overseen our R&D division for years. Why? Why now? This can't be about control. He wants control of Monarch. He is using this company for his own agenda, building towards something. All those secret projects I granted him. What has he been up to? We will find him, and I will put an end to this once and for all.
Okay. Our next diary with him unlocks at the complete of Junction 4, which means the end of Act 4. So we'll hear from him for a little bit. Now, Jack. Listen to 4 diaries. We got 5 and 6 coming up. I will then meet myself again.
You gave yourself up at the party. Clearly your presence had an impact on Serene. He dropped everything to see you in that cell. Now, why do you think that was?
He wanted me to understand why he did what he did, what he was trying to do.
He wanted to recruit you.
Maybe he should have thought of that before killing my brother.
Your behavior shifted during your mission to kidnap Dr. Amaral. You became less foolhardy, more calculated. What changed?
I found hope.
The second time machine? You actually thought you could go back and stop the fracture from ever occurring? Stop everything?
There was a chance. That was enough.
Yet every sign you've seen has proven otherwise. Your own brother posited that time works as a rigid closed loop. No interaction with the past could possibly change what has already occurred, and any attempt to do so would merely cause such events to occur in the exact manner they always did. Perhaps there was a lesson to be learned.
My brother died trying to save this world. You know the last words that came out of his mouth? I'll never stop trying. Lesson learned.
True that. We've heard from Serene, he tries to save the Vagrant, but he doesn't, as we know. Earlier acts, but maybe Jack can find a way to fix that. Beth, I believe... yeah, we only watched these. Complete Act 4 Part 2. Yeah, we don't get another Beth one. And Will, we don't get another one until Act 4 Part 2 as well. So those are the diaries. Got 7 upgrade points, but we'll use those afterwards. Alrighty, let's get to like an area where it will save. Like autosave, so all what I just did saves. I missed something. I missed something like somehow before this. What the fuck? There's nothing before this, actually. The game was lying to me. Okay. Oh.
I'm looking at the bridge right now. It's a lot of Monarch. I don't know. Maybe you could sneak across?
Well,
I was gonna say, this should be...
maybe.
Or I could pick you up. Let me know. Pretty exposed out here, so try to make it fast.
I'll be a lot better when you get me on that boat. Monarch's right on my ass. I'm not exactly making friends out here.
Just
How's Dr.
saved.
Emerald?
Still kicking and screaming. How long do you need to get here?
That depends. Let me check.
Okay, so...
Better get inside before the chopper
there's the
spots me.
cat being super pissed off in the background there.
Paul. What the actual fuck?
We'll leave it at that. Anyway, we'll continue Act 4 tomorrow, finish it up, do the same thing with 5 the next day. Hopefully,
Still there?
Yeah, just looking for a
yes,
viewpoint.
Beth. God damn it, trying to get an outro here. Anyway, see you guys tomorrow. Be good times. Maybe I'll even do both acts at once. Who knows? This game is phenomenal, just like all Remedy games. Storytelling is brilliant. Catch you guys tomorrow for Act 4. Peace out.